Hello creatives, welcome back to my channel in day 5 of the 12 designs of Christmas. Today we're going to be creating Christmas stickers. So I'm going to create 3 designs starting with the first one here. I'm going to create a cute little Santa face. And for that I'm using the spherical tool and creating a few circles to make up his face, nose, and cheeks. For the nose and the cheeks, I'm going to be using a very simple radial gradient slash sometimes I'm going to put in a freeform gradient to make him look like he has rosy cheeks and a bright red nose. I'm going to make him more of like a cheery Santa, so I'm going to take an oval and manipulate the points in the center for that circle upwards to make him look like he has really happy eyes, like little slit for eyes. And then I'm going to move on to his beard. I chose the sphere tool to create a white filled oval, and then I'm using the effect distort and transform roughen to create all the little whiskery hairs for his beard. I'm using the white direct selection tool to manipulate those points and getting it into the correct shape that I would like it at. And this one took a little bit of time because there were a lot of little points that I didn't fully think ahead on, but I'm just manipulating those points with that white direct selection tool, putting them all in place to make it look more like a believable beard. So I'm going to duplicate the beard to make the fuzzy white part of the hat, because he wears a Christmas hat. And again, using the sphere tool, I'm going to create a red filled oval, and I'm going to manipulate those points using the white direct selection tool to then create the shape of the Christmas hat. The things that I'm pulling on are the handles for each anchor point there, and that just helps to change the shape direction. I duplicated the beard once again to create the little puff on the end of the hat, and I just placed it up there for now. Moving back to the beard, I realized that beards go kind of like up the cheek, up the contour of the cheek to make it look like it's wrapped around the face. So I decided to pull some of those points up around his cheeks to make it look like it's all nice and cohesive. Then I put a stroke on the beard so you can see it more, so it pops more. And I'm going to then add a nice linear gradient to the hat. I'm also going to put that at a little bit of an angle, by a little bit, probably like a 35-degree angle, just so you can see a slight gradation from a bright red to a dark red, so it looks like he has a bit more dimension. And I did the same thing on the little white puff on the hat and on the base fluff of the hat, where the hat attaches to his head. Then adding more dimension, I placed a freeform gradient on his face to give him some shadow and some light so he looks more believable. And that's the Santa one. Moving on to the second design, I'm going to create a cute little Merry and Bright. I decided to go with the classic alfresco font that I've been so obsessed with lately. And this one's going to be all bright and starry. I then changed the fill color of the text to a nice bright red, added a little bit of a stroke, and then I decided to use the star tool to make some really cute little stars that are going to go all around the sticker. I duplicated the star and gave it a little bit more dimension. Enjoy a little montage of me creating all the stars for this cute little sticker. I also added an outer glow effect for the stars so they look like they're shining. I duplicated the Merry and Bright text and put a dark red color as the fill for that one, and then put it behind so Merry and Bright stands out more. And then that is the second one done. For the third sticker, moving really quickly with these, I decided to create a gingerbread man, because what screams Christmas other than gingerbread men? So for this I'm going to use ovals. I duplicated those ovals and put them in place and shrunk the proportions of the sizing of it so it looks more like a gingerbread man shape. And then I'm going to expand some of those points on the body of the gingerbread man using the white direct selection tool. Then I decided just to pathfind them all together with the selection of Unite. And then let's create some circles and some ovals for his little face. They're red and green right now, but I'm going to change those. I just used the spherical tool to create the circles, and then I decided to make some little icing squiggly lines using the pen tool with a really thick stroke, and made the stroke white so that it looks like he has some cute little hands and feet. And I realized that the white looks best. I'm just choosing my colors here. I went with gold, but I think I may change that back to white because I like the way the white looked. So let's just go ahead and change that back. Move the buttons down and made sure that he looks really kind of happy and cute. And I changed the buttons to have a nice gradient on them so that they look more dimensional and kind of like candy buttons. I decided to give him a bit more dimension like an actual cookie would and give a freeform gradient on him so he has some more dimension. So go ahead and enjoy the little montage of that. And that is all of our stickers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for day 6.